Hey everyone, welcome to EnglishTenPodcast, where small, thoughtful daily steps lead to meaningful English progress. I'm Leela, and today I'm joined by Amir, who brings the calm, practical voice that balances my curiosity and energy.
Hello and welcome. I'm Amir, and I'm genuinely excited to share a conversation that blends motivation with real, actionable language learning strategies. Our aim is to feel natural, be informative, and leave you with ideas you can implement today.
In the next segment, we'll explore a simple, sustainable approach to learning English every day, one that fits into your routine, whether you're commuting, sipping coffee, or winding down after a busy day.
We've designed this episode to feel like a conversation between two friends who care about your progress. No gimmicks, just practical steps, reflective prompts, and supportive feedback to help you stay on track. Section 1. The Daily Micro-Habit.
Our starting point is a micro-habit, committing to just 10 minutes of focused English practice each day. This amount is intentional, long enough to create momentum, but short enough to be sustainable over time.
Exactly. Consider dividing those 10 minutes into 2 moments. A morning exposure session and an evening reflection session. In the morning, you might listen to a short podcast, a snippet of news, or a song in English. The goal is passive exposure that plants seeds in your brain without creating pressure.
For the evening component, you can choose between a quick journal entry or a brief recording where you describe what you heard or learned. The emphasis is on producing language and speaking and articulating your thoughts, rather than chasing flawless grammar.
It's important to embrace imperfect progress as the norm. If your sentence isn't perfect, that's a sign you're practicing, not a barrier to your learning.
Section 2. Practical listening for daily use. Listening becomes more effective when we shift our aim from understanding every single word to grasping the gist and the essential phrases you're likely to reuse.
A practical method is to pick one everyday topic you encounter, whether it's ordering coffee, asking for directions, or commenting on the weather. Find a concise 2-minute audio on that topic and listen with a purpose.
Listen once without pausing to get the overall feel. Then replay with subtitles or notes to capture key expressions. After that, craft a short 30-second takeaway in your own words. This reinforces comprehension and helps you practice concise, clear speaking.
Repetition is a powerful ally. As you hear patterns, your ability to recognize and reproduce natural language improves, reducing cognitive load when you speak.
Section 3. Speaking through structured practice. Moving into speaking, the idea is to build fluency through meaningful, paced practice, rather than isolated drills.
One effective technique is shadowing, where you listen to a native-like sentence and reproduce it with the same rhythm and intonation before gradually adapting to your own pace. This isn't about copying perfectly from the start. It's about internalizing natural speech patterns.
Additionally, incorporate daily phrases into your routine. Create a small, practical bank of phrases such as, "That makes sense. Could you explain that a bit more, please?" Or, "I'm not sure, but I think." Integrating these into real conversations or simulated dialogues makes them feel natural.
If you don't have a speaking partner, record yourself, listen back, and reflect on pronunciation, tone, and flow. Narrating your day in English, describing what you did, what you plan to do, and how you feel about it, can be especially effective for building confidence. Section 4. Vocabulary in context.
Vocabulary often feels intimidating when approached as isolated lists. A more meaningful approach is learning in context.
Choose 5 new words aligned with a theme you're excited about. Travel, food, hobbies, technology, etc. Create a compact micro flashcard for each word. Include a simple definition in your own words and one clear example sentence.
Review those flashcards in short, frequent bursts rather than long, infrequent sessions. The goal is to reinforce retrieval rather than accumulate word time. Then, aim to use each new word in a sentence during the day, which cements its meaning through usage.
Contextual usage helps memory far more than rote memorization. It also makes your conversations sound more natural because you're drawing on language you've actually practiced recently.
Section 5. A daily structure you can follow. Here's a simple, realistic daily structure to anchor your practice.
In the morning, allocate a brief listening session of about 3 minutes, followed by 2 minutes of shadowing to tune your ear to natural rhythm.
Midday can be a 5-minute reading session with a short article or post on a topic you enjoy. This keeps reading from feeling like a chore and makes it a source of ideas you can discuss later.
In the evening, dedicate 5 minutes to speaking about your day in English, and add 1 new word to your vocabulary that day. This triad keeps your practice balanced across listening, reading, and speaking.
The most important thing is consistency. It's not about perfection. It's about showing up and making incremental progress every day.
Section 6. Mindset and motivation. Motivation can ebb and flow, so cultivating a sustainable mindset is essential.
Start with a clear why. What drives you to learn English? Whether it's advancing your career, traveling with confidence, or connecting with new people, your why anchors your daily effort.
Set micro goals for the week, such as completing 2 short listening sessions and 2 speaking entries. Celebrate small wins. Each short streak adds up and strengthens your commitment.
Surround yourself with positive inputs, music, videos, and conversations in English that you genuinely enjoy. When the learning environment is enjoyable, consistency follows more naturally.
It's also helpful to reframe mistakes as valuable feedback. Each error is a stepping stone toward better fluency, not a reflection of your ability.
Section 7. Overcoming obstacles. Common obstacles include time constraints, fear of mistakes, and occasional boredom. A practical approach is to design fixes that fit your life.
If time is tight, replace passive scrolling with 5 minutes of English content before bed. If you fear making mistakes, practice with a language buddy or even in front of a mirror, and share your progress with a friend who offers constructive encouragement.
To combat boredom, vary your topics, formats, and voices. Rotate themes and try different formats such as audio articles, storytelling clips, or short dialogues to keep things fresh.
The aim is to create an engaging routine that you look forward to, not one you endure.
Section 8. Tools, Resources, and Implementation. We're not sponsored, but you can explore a few practical resources to support your daily habit. Short podcasts and news clips in English, language exchange apps to practice with peers, and simple journaling apps for quick daily entries.
The best tool is the one you actually use. Start with something tiny and tailor it to your preferences. If a resource feels optional, it's still worth trying once to see if it resonates with your routine.
Conclusion, integrated practice and call to action. To recap, the approach is a 10-minute daily micro-habit, focused listening for gist, structured speaking practice, context-based vocabulary, a simple daily structure, and a growth-oriented mindset.
Consistency compounds over time. Your future self will thank you for showing up every day, even if it's just a little bit at a time.
Most importantly, make this process enjoyable. Learning English should feel like a helpful companion on your daily life, not a grind.
If you found this episode valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to English 10 Podcast on YouTube. Your support helps us reach more learners around the world, and we're grateful for every listener.
We'd love to hear about your daily motivation routines. Share a thoughtful reflection in the comments, perhaps your favorite micro-habit or a small victory you achieved this week.
Thank you for joining us today. We're looking forward to continuing this journey with you, offering practical tips and friendly conversations that fit into real life.
Until next time, take a moment to pause, breathe, and commit to a little daily English practice. You've got this, and we're excited to see your progress.